Hey everyone, welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses Redux with the fish monsters. Yeah, last time I think we defeated Lebenvuller and like a Shizu. Yeah, probably, considering he's hovering over Shizu. Today we're facing off against Richard and probably some more lads. So, let's see how we do, because... well, Richard is not hard. The next two battles can be pretty difficult. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how many we face today. It might actually be the finale if things go smoothly, but I'm not really expecting it. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Let's think positively. You know, maybe this will be the final episode. We'll just kick everyone's ass like it was nothing. I mean, I'm not too afraid of Richard, all things considered. I just kind of know that the next two fights aren't going to be that easy, because I wouldn't say our like average strength is that high, although it's also not that low, so you can take it either way, really. Let's just get our Fortress Whale out, hoping for an Umi. We're kind of slightly reliant on the terrain being at our advantage. This guy can't hit us, so... and there's at least that. He also didn't get a buff, so... it also doesn't really seem worth it to... let's put you in defense mode, and I would assume he attacks straight forward instead of going after the other one. Although that one might attack Fortress Whale. Alright, minus the 500, it's a Rabbit Horseman who... I mean... the other one didn't get a bonus, it's probably not beating Fortress Whale. But, yeah, it would be nice if we get Umi. Although, not really expecting it, if I'm being honest. So, congratulations, you defeated Tongo. And this thing is another Rabbit Horseman, but it's not strong enough to beat Fortress Whale, who just does his thing. Let's see what we get. Not really great, alright. At least he doesn't have Mirror Force. That is nice, because he sometimes has Mirror Force there and can be kind of a problem. Alright, I mean, I suppose Crazy Fish is a little stronger, so we'll throw in our Crazy Fish. And let's see, this time he doesn't feel like attacking. I'm gonna be honest, kind of wish we got Umi there. We're a little reliant on it. I don't want to walk into the deck leader range of the opponent, because I think that'll be bad news. Like, yeah, no, here obviously he's an idiot, but... if we had stepped into his battle range, he would have had 500 more, which, yeah, this thing wouldn't have killed, but there's nothing really stopping him from using, like, 3 booster cards on, like, one of his monsters and then just wrecking whatever I have. Honestly, Fortress Whale's attack animation really isn't that cool. It's kind of a little lackluster, if anything. Well, I mean, it's better than nothing. Also that, I don't feel like risking losing the root water. Let there be water. Alright, goodbye, root water. You did your job. He brings in something else. I mean, not gonna lie, I assume one of his cards is gonna be, well, one of his cards is definitely gonna be, Acid Trap Hole, which, I mean, I guess we can try and activate with you. Good. And then we can hit you for at least 28. And I think that might just be the victory already. Yep. That's a good win. I mean, predicting the Acid Trap Hole obviously gave us the win there, but I mean, I've played this against this guy so many times that, like, it's just general knowledge to know that he 9 out of 10 times has an Acid Trap Hole there, and if it is an Acid Trap Hole, then it's Mirror Force, but we already tested, or at least checked the waters for it being Mirror Force or not. Which, you know, luckily for us it wasn't, because if it was, we would have been in a little bit of trouble. Oh yeah, and then Richard takes the L. I don't know, after seeing Richard take the L like 20 times, it loses luster in a sense. It's just like he's on a... Richard is kind of on a big losing streak. You know, I do wonder what our combined win-loss record is against, like, all the opponents if you take out all of the surrenders I do for, like, grinding out reincarnations. I mean, if you just take out all the grinding, then we'll probably have most of our defeats against, like, Weevil, Rex, and Thea just purely because of grinding, right? And, like, playing them with the starter decks instead of, you know, a well-oiled machine of a deck. But in our next fight, we face off against Kaiba, and Kaiba is at least kind of scary because he gets high-level monsters up quite quickly. Like, he can get up his Blue Eyes with 3,000 and his Sayaru with 2,500, and he has a lot of boosting cards as well, so... he's simply not going to be easy. I mean, I think most of the times I have a difficult... I think I have difficulty with Kaiba most of the time. Honestly, like, usually I find some kind of way to cheese Mana without Fablier, at least the second time we face him. I mean, the Crush version. The other one, we usually have absolutely no cheese. Usually, although... Last time we fought Mana without Fablier, we had some great cheese by just getting fucking the... Destiny draw, which is, yeah, I mean, it's kind of bull crap, but, like, that was nice, because that match is just luck based anyways. Okay, now we just get Umi. Well, I mean, I'm gonna just use it here, first of all. Luckily enough, he doesn't have anything like Rigorous Reaver. Oh, fuck, that's gonna... It's probably gonna leave a mark for Root Water and our life points. Never mind. I mean, he used 2 Dragon Treasures. It's, Tongyo time. And let's see what this enemy is. It's a Sayaru. Okay. Yeah, best case scenario, honestly, is if he doesn't get out his Mystical Elves, or if he gets the Mystical Elf out so early that he doesn't boost his important Enemies are at 3,000 after going minus 500 with Tanyo. We're likely only beating this with Fortress Whale, which we did not pull. We just pulled our little white dolphins. So let's use a Tears of the Mermaid and then hope we get something like Fortress Whale. Also, it wouldn't surprise me if he already has like a Mirror Force up, because Kaiba has a lot of those as well. If I'm correct, I think he just has straight up 3 Mirror Forces. It's not 2400, so I mean, these two are strong enough to kill it. Oh, look at that! Marine Beast gets to do something. And, well, it does confirm that he doesn't have a Mirror Force up. I would assume that the monster he has 2 spaces away is probably stronger than Marine Beast. Also, he's spellbound, that's annoying. Let's move this way. Alright, it's definitely stronger, so let's just assume it's Blue Eyes. Which did get a boost from at least something, from a Horn of Light 500. Of course, there's a slight chance that it's not, but Aquacore's over here. Root water. Yeah, sure, we're taking a risk, but this thing is definitely stronger, so we're just putting it in defense mode. Let's see what it is. It is indeed a Blue Eyes White Dragon, which I don't think we had really a way of beating over it, unless we... Like, we didn't get any of the booster cards. We have, like, 1 Aqua Chorus, which could have at least boosted him up to 3,300, but that wouldn't have been enough. So let's not use another Blue Eyes. At least we can take care of this one with Fortress Whale. 1100 does kind of sting, but it is what it is. He's used 3 of his booster cards, and I think he has 6 in total. Yeah, unfortunate. Also, there goes our Tears of the Mermaid. That's also very unfortunate, but we've at least made him use up one of his Mirror Force, and we have enough stars to just throw out another Fortress Whale next turn. Of course, if he gets Blue Eyes Ultimate, then we're in like a shitty situation. Alright, well, at least he didn't throw out a second Mirror Force. But obviously, like, I mean, now it's really just, let's watch out for a potential Blue Eyes Ultimate. He has used 3 boosting cards, so probably still has 3 left. Everyone else kind of just stays there. And I think that gives us the chance to just attack into him. Though it does give him the opportunity to attack back into us as well if he wants to, but usually the AI doesn't do this. And being able to do a flat 2300 to him is really good, as he's now down to 550. This was just kind of a risk. Dicks. Alright, he... This was very much a let's risk it moment. He threw away a legendary sword that he wanted to use on Skull Guardian. Cool, Lord of D. You can get them. Let's use a high tide on Fortress Whale. And then we attack this thing. Boom! We win. Even if we like lost the 500, we still won. But like, there was a chance that this may have been the third Blue Eyes, and I wanted to get the kill here. So, nice! We beat Kyra on the first try. I mean, I think all things considered, we could say that we got pretty lucky with some drawing at important times. The Mirror Force kind of came at a point where we could take it, so... And I think, I mean, we took one risk. We took one risk with 7-colored fish, but the only... Like, outside of the fact that I kind of just know that the AI isn't really smart enough to think about that, if they did come up with it, the chance of him actually like beating over us wouldn't have been huge. It was only possible if he had Blue Eyes Ultimate, or if he used a bunch of boosting cards on some weaker monsters, which, I mean, I think Skull Guardian with a legendary sword may have actually been able to kill us, but he went, like, the AI usually just thinks more in the sense of protecting the deck leader over going offensive as well, even if it could give him the game. But yeah, hooray, we won. And that just leaves mana with unpopular, which I mean, we've got some. We've at least got like 3 Wood Waters and 3 Yumi, so it seems relatively feasible to win that one. I definitely don't think this is the worst deck to face off against this one. In Reincarnations, I unfortunately never got like Zone Eater, who would have been really good because he just makes the entire row Umi. And in general, we don't really have a whole lot of Flutters. Because most of them are in the other deck. They're in more specifically the Sea Serpent deck. But, yep, time to face Mana Without Fabulaire. I think we have time for at least one attempt. Although, this fight can sometimes take kind of very long, so who knows. This could, for all I know, this could be like the halfway mark to this video. Look at that, it's 7 colored fish. Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact that the other ones are a little stronger. Yeah, not really what I wanted, but I think we just throw them away. I think it is a little worth to risk this. Alright, Hard to say. I mean, we take a lot of damage from this. At least that makes his thingamajigs a lot weaker. So great, we did not we did not get really anything useful there, but we can at least spellbound the lad. Or never mind, guess not. No trap cards for us. Oh, there goes the rest of our health. Okay, now we get a Destiny draw. And it's real cool. I mean, yeah, guys, this is, if he attacks now, I think we win. It's, we're gonna, if he doesn't have a Mirror Force, which I mean he might, but I don't think, I doubt he has Mirror Force, but, yeah, we could be looking at a little Big Papa Pickle attack over here. Guys, yeah, this thing's got 1600 attack. Also, I don't know why the screen darkened. I think that's part of his attack animation. So, like, he doesn't even kill Root Water. We spellbound him into the attack position. He tries one last ditch effort into putting all of his, like, power cards into that thing. 2 Bright Castles. But no. It's time for Fortress Whale. It's time to finish this off, Fortress Whale. It's time to win Fish Run. Let's go! Let's go! Also, you know, with Destiny Draw, you kind of just have the ability to win any game without, like, with any deck. You know, just barely survive, hope for Destiny Draw, win. Just bam, bam, bam! We'll lure out one move. And so what? We've beaten this. Like no shit. He hates us, right? We've beaten him in this run twice. It's like super cheaply, super unfairly. But a win's a win. A W is a W. We take those. See, I think I told myself at the beginning of the episode, let's think positive, let's do it, and we actually end up just winning it in this episode. Just like that, all 3 on the first run. And honestly, like, I've got to say, the fish really ain't that bad. The fish one is actually pretty solid. I think the one thing, obviously, they hugely benefit from the fact that you have Umi, and there's a lot of cards that just make just flood the field with water terrain. Like we only had 3 Root Waters, but there's like multiple cards that do that, which we just didn't end up having. Which like so this isn't even like the most optimal fish deck. Like you could go even better. All things considered, Fish's attack power, Fortress Whale is kind of okay. All things considered, like, I mean, you're looking at like 7-colored fish and black, like man-eating black shark and deep sea shark, who they're not terrible, but they're also not that great in terms of their attack rank. All things considered, so for the most part, it's just flooding the field and then hitting it with Fortress Whale. But yeah, this match went. I mean, this run went. I feel like this run went just super smooth, and we pulled the right cards at the right moment for a couple of these matches, and you know, I've come out of this thinking that fish is pretty good. Like, I've got no complaints. Fish, good. Fish is definitely not top tier, but it's at least solid. This is not bad. It's a definite mid tier, maybe even probably mid tier, probably high mid tier, probably a high mid tier deck, all things considered. But yeah, fish pretty good. I'd recommend it. Actually, you got some funky monsters in the deck. That being said, like, most of the animations really aren't that interesting. Fortress Rail is like the big boss monster for the fish, and his attack is unfortunately it's not as cool as you'd hope it would be. And then like Deep Sea Shark and like 7-colored fish, they mostly just either like bite or do something like that, and there's only so much you can do with a fish, right? So it's not the most interesting animations, but it that doesn't change anything in viability, but that could definitely be a factor for your fun, right? The fun factor is an important thing, but yeah, I enjoyed using the fish run, and I recommend it to other people. Next run will be reptiles. Thank you guys for watching this series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!